Hey friends, how y'all doing today? I wanted to come to you with some of my May favorites. Just a few makeup items and a couple of hair things. So let's start off with the makeup. First is this NYX gloss in doll pink. You can see that. I'm loving this color. It's kind of like that candy pink. A lot of color. It's one of my favorites. Second lip gloss is this Chanel lip gloss in, it's a glossomer in number 106. I never look at the color, to be honest with you. This is what I have on right now. You can kind of see that. See, it has that cute shimmer to it. Very, very cute. I love these colors. Next is the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base, and this works really good. It's really good at just giving you a clean matte finish. It's very, very light. Kind of spongy. You don't need much at all. And actually, you can actually use this and not put any type of foundation over it. I do have it on right now. And I'm really digging that. That's something, it's like $12.99 at, I think I got mine at CVS, but you can also find it at Bed Bath & Beyond for a couple dollars cheaper, around $10.99. So it's a really good investment. Let's see, another one is this NYC Smooth Skin Loose Powder. I'm liking this. This is just a translucent loose skin powder. I like it. Goes on very nice and actually has some pretty good staying power. I'm liking this little utensil here, and it has a brush at the bottom and a spoolie at the top for my eyebrows. I'm liking this. Now I got this, where did I get this? This crease spoolie. I got it at Bed Bath & Beyond. That's where I got it. One of my favorite lip liners is this NYX Espresso. I know you guys have probably seen this before. It's really comparable to MAC's Chestnut. I use both of those intermittent. That's really the only lip liners I use. And then I have these e.l.f. Duo eyeshadow creams. This is the first one. And this one is Butter Pecan, as you can see. And I use these as bases, eyeshadow bases. Really nice. And this one is, what is this one? Mocha Swirl. And this one, actually I use this darker shade. The darker one right here, I use that as a contour. Right along there. Very nice contour. I don't use this on my eyes. I use it just for my contour. Okay, on to the hair. I am really, really, really liking my Shea Moisture Curling Souffle. And I know a lot of people, they were like, oh, it's sticky. It's, you know, first of all, when something is really glycerin heavy, you have to make sure you use it on wet hair or with water. So that's what I do. I actually put this on as a base for my gel. And it just actually softens the gel, softens that crunch. Like when I use my Eco Styler, it softens that crunch. As you can kind of see, I've used quite a bit of it. But this will still last for a long time. I use this underneath and I get great wash and goes. My fave right now, deep hair treatment, is the Pure Body Naturals Chocolate Hair Smoothie. I'm loving this. I've been like kind of holding on to it because I just use it for special occasions. It smells like it smells like hot chocolate kind of with a little bit of cinnamon, and it makes my hair so soft. I love this conditioner. Another hair love is the Tresemme Naturals um, with coconut oil and jojoba extract, the Vibrantly Smooth. You can't find this everywhere, like my Target, Walmart, none of those actually sell this. But there's a store down here in Houston called HEB, and they sell it. And it actually, it's not as moisturizing. This is my other hair love. With the aloe vera and avocado, the Nurture Moisture Conditioner is not as moisturizing as this, but I actually use this to co-wash with, to actually scrub, because this actually lathers up. This contains the isopropyl alcohol, and so it does like a better job of kind of getting the buildup and different things out of your hair. So that's really it. Those are my May favorites. Um, what are you guys using right now? Well, actually, right now in my hair, I have, this is 2-day old hair, and I have the Eco Styler Moroccan oil gel in it, and over it, I have a little bit of the curling souffle, and today some curl keeper to refresh. My hair feels really soft. I'm really digging it. Okay, so that's what I'm liking right now. I kind of wanted to have a conversation with you all about this basketball wife stuff going on. Now, I'm not a real basketball wife watcher. I don't have cable. I have Roku. And so if it's not on the internet or it's not on Netflix, I really don't watch it. So what I have seen of the show, I've watched either on VH1.com or, sometimes blogs will have the shows up. And so that's really all, that I've seen. So I haven't seen every single episode, but I don't think you have to see every single episode to get the gist of what's going on. But I did watch the reunion show, and I just kind of wanted to talk about some of my feelings. The word bully is kind of going around, and I definitely think that that's what was going on, especially when the ladies took the trip to Tahiti. I think that's obvious. But one thing I kind of wanted to bring to attention is, did y'all see the look in Tammy's eyes when she was talking to what's that girl's name, the light skinned one, Keisha, when she was fussing at her and just really going off on her? She was kind of like swirling a little bit, like a real angry drunk, and I've seen that look before. Alcohol mixed with some prescription medication, let me just say, like Vicodin. I'm not saying that that's what it was. I'm just saying I've seen the look before. That's it. I'm just saying I've seen the look before. And if y'all go back and kind of watch how she was acting and how she just flipped the script on Keisha. And that's what I think is really going on with her. And I understand the apologies and all that, but in my opinion, if Shawnee and the ladies really wanted the show to be positive and show the women going, through trials as well as triumphs, then that's what the show would have been from the beginning. I don't know what else to say. She's the executive producer. So it's what she wanted it to be. So I'm not really seeing the whole, we're going to do better and we're going to try. The scandal and the fighting, it gets ratings. Because sometimes my mouth would just drop like, Now, don't get me wrong. If a camera was on my life 24/7, y'all, saw how I operate all the time, or sections of my life was condensed into a half hour, I'm sure that my personality and my intentions could get misconstrued. But if I'm in charge of editing and marketing and all these type of things, then I'm gonna make sure that you see me in a positive light, not in a negative one. That's all I'm saying. So, I know there's a lot of reaction videos out there about people recapping and everything, but I just kind of had to say that it seems like there's kind of this, I don't know, this mentality of like the mean girls. I know people said that too, the mean girls. It's like people are not wanting to say anything or bring correction because eventually they want to be at the top. So it's like, well, I'm not going to correct her or say anything to her because eventually I want to be this. I want to be famous. I want to be rich. And when I'm up there, I don't want people condemning me. Kind of like that trickle down thing that we still waiting for with the jobs. If we keep making the rich people rich, then eventually it'll trickle down and we'll get rich too. It don't work. I'm confused at that. And we know it don't work. So it's like, because of Twitter, Facebook, and different things that we have, it's like, some of the more popular women, the pretty women, the famous women, they're a little bit more accessible to us, but we don't want to bring correction in a positive way. We don't want to bring correction because we think, well, one day I may be famous. I want to start a business. I want to act. I want to sing. So if I do that to them, then eventually when I'm that, people will do it to me. That's not really how it works. It really isn't, because more than likely you're not going to be that famous person. I'm just saying. Now correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. I mean, we all out here living our lives and struggling and trying to be better, but that whole I just want to be part of the crowd thing, we a little too old for that. And we setting a very poor example, I think, for some of the younger girls, to aspire to, young women, young girls, as if, she has a really poor attitude, but girl, her shoes was, and her hair was together and her face was beat. But, what's going on the inside? This whole I'm going through anger management, that's not really how anger management really works. Most anger management, I'm not saying all, is cognitive behavioral therapy. And some of the stuff, the drinking and different things that Tammy was doing, those are things that she wouldn't be doing if she was really in therapy and really trying to get help with her actions, her anger, her irrational thoughts and processes to end up changing that behavior. So you can't have it both ways. You can't live the way that you have been living during the hard times, the problematic times, and then say, "But I'm still going through therapy." I think there's a YouTuber called, I think she's You Closet Freak. I love her. She does her vlogging in her closet, and she tells it real. She was like, Tammy is on drugs. Now, she's not, it's just all in fun, y'all, but that's the type of behavior that is the irrational, the cyclical, up and down, manic, depressed, kind of behavior that, drugs kind of bring out in people. And it might not be crack. It's probably something that's prescribed. Those are very easy to get addicted to. You know, um, pain pills, something that happened a while ago. She said she been abused, she been hurt, and I'm just saying, people take the handlebars and all that kind of stuff that, you know, Xanax and different things, and you start taking too much of that and then you stop. That's the kind of craziness you see, you know. Okay, y'all. I'm just saying. I know I usually talk about hair, but I just kind of wanted to just address that because I just thought that that was really, really crazy. And the fact that I think it was Shawnee and Evelyn, they were like, well, we tried to stop it. No, no, y'all didn't. There is no way I would let somebody do that to another person in my presence, to just harp on her and take that girl's belongings and go through her phone and where. Who does that? Who does that? I don't, just because she's not doing it to me, that doesn't mean I want to see her do it to another woman. And for them to get mad at her for saying something to Royce and Susie or somebody else about what she would have done, and then them going back, all of them do it. If I have a conversation with you and I tell my other friend, and then my friend tells you what I said, that's talking behind your back. I don't think that's talking behind your back. I think talking behind your back is me saying, oh, Susie, she just, she filthy and she this and that. And then I'd be like, hey, girl, yeah, I'm your friend. Girl, you look good. That, to me, is talking behind your back. Talking behind your back is not having a conversation about something that transpired between me and you. It's speaking my mind. And you can't stop another person from speaking their mind. That's just ridiculous. Tammy is too old and too grown to be doing that kind of stuff. But then again, you got to check people's track record. I know y'all remember when she was on The Real World way back in the day. And she said that guy, I can't remember his name, y'all. The little short dude, the little short black dude said that he tried to rape her or he was molesting her, doing something real inappropriate. She just flipped on him just like that. They was playing and then boom, he did something she ain't like, and all of a sudden, you violated me, and got the boy kicked off, and y'all ain't heard nothing from him. He was actually like an actor or a comedian or both. We ain't heard nothing from him. She got his little career taken out. I mean, I'm just saying, we elevate unstable people, and then we wonder why they act crazy, because they was unstable the whole time. Just because a person's outward appearance is nice to look at doesn't mean that they have their life together. I don't know what y'all think about it. Those are just some of my thoughts. If you would like, comment, share a video, just let me know how y'all feel. I think this needs to be a conversation that we have. Definitely. And check out my blog. It's at www.madonna-child.com. And I talk about all different things, natural hair, politics, beauty, the things I'm interested in. Check it out. My last post is actually entitled, Why is shopping for feminine hygiene products like shopping for car insurance? I'm going to let y'all think on that. Bye, friends. Talk to y'all later.